Hello everyone, my name is Brian and welcome to a Smite request. Let's get these things going. It is going to be Camazotz in Joust. If you probably, you probably know that I don't play Joust that much, but definitely in a definitely in a Joust map for now. And we are going to try and win this one. I do like our team. We have a good amount of damage. We do have to commit a decent amount. Our range damage isn't as high until Freya gets some items online and it's only basic attack oriented. So that might be an issue. But the opponents have the same issue, to be honest. I feel like the one from Coronas is the only big ranged ability that isn't a big AoE. Their Yi ultimate is a big AoE, but that's about it. All the other aren't ranged or aren't as big. Let's see if we can get this. Nice, at least got one little one. I think we can get the big one here. Nice, we got it. Let me just grab that one. I think I'll do the most damage to begin with, and that's just because I am Camazotz. Out of all the gods, I feel like I am the one that's focused on early game. Well, that's more early game than the others. I always feel like I don't do as much damage with Camazotz early game, but that's just because I don't play him as much. I guess that's the reason. But late game he can just destroy you. He will deal so much damage. Especially if he has a couple of items online. He scales very well with power, and if he has a couple of levels. The levels are also very important. Good damage on the Kronos at half HP. Definitely not bad. I picked up the Horrific Emblem, which is the relic I'm using. Especially to counter this team, and this team in particular. Because they have two gods that rely on basic attacks a good amount. I mean Kronos and Yi. Yi probably a little bit more than Kronos, but Kronos can still do an insane amount of damage with that. It also reduces their attack speed and movement speed, so because they are basic attack, that's very good. And the slow is definitely coming in handy here. I think I'll be able to get this. Let's just use the... Okay, let's not use the two, because I just can't aim it. And we are able to pick up two of them already. That's definitely a very good start for us. And we have been able to steal their buff. Nice. Let's grab this blue buff quickly. Make sure that I have my passive fully stacked up. If you can, then definitely try it. You'll have more healing and more lifesteal, passive lifesteal, if you are able to get that going. Let's grab the ultimate quickly and head back. Get my boots online. That's something that I like to go almost all the time on almost every single god. Just boots first. The mobility allows you to do so much more than just the power you get from items or cooldown reduction or maybe the HP. Depends on the god, depends on the game, depends on how you want to play it, of course. But by having those boots, I feel like you have more options. You'll be able to chase if you want. You'll be able to run away if you want, and you'll still have a lot of power. I mean, 40 power on your boots is not bad at all. It's something that's just straight up very good. That's something that I found quite interesting today. I was in a game where we were with a level 15 honor. Don't ask me why. It was weekend queue very early in the morning. So I guess it had to be done. But to be honest, he didn't play that bad. Not gonna lie, especially for level 15. But nice ultimate by the Freya. Doing a lot of damage to the gap. Let's see if we can go for the ultimate. And the gap is picked up as well. That's a good amount of damage. Oh, I missed. Oh, that is unfortunate. Amaterasu is able to pick up that kill, but I think that she probably would have survived if I hit my 2, because then she didn't have to do any basic attacks to finish off the Coronas. I'm not sure. Oh, I missed the big one. That's... Oh... Okay, never mind. I can't take this. If I actually hit the big one, I think I could have gotten it, but... I suck. Let's just head back. I can't contest it, not on my own. I'll just die if I stay. A little bit too low on HP to risk that one. I'll go for Jotun's first. I like the cooldown reduction. A little bit of pen, a good amount of power. It's never a bad item to pick up. Sometimes I feel like it's a little bit expensive, but it depends on what else you would build. On some gods I prefer to go with something else. Nemesis is one of those gods that you can either go for a little bit of power with Jotun's, or you can go something with attack speed, which I kind of like. Looks like I think the Yi is at the blue buff. I expect him to... Yeah, there he is. But I can just jump over. This is one of the smallest walls in the game. And it is one that Camazotz can actually leap over. So that's will allow me to do a lot. Looks like they will use their ultimate. I won't go through it. Looks like Freya might be an issue though. Nice ultimate by Amaterasu. And that guarantees my 2. And that chunks 270 on the initial hit. It will still hit afterwards as well. With that dot damage. I'm not sure what the damage was. If it was percentage or... I think it was just straight up damage. Not percentage of HP or something like that. But it's still a lot of power. A lot of damage that you will deal after the initial hit. Not able to hit my 3 or 2, I mean. Let's just go to the buff. If I can hit my 2 on the buff, that will be useful. Okay, never mind. That's fine though. Let's grab that Joust. But yeah, there was something I was talking about. Can't really remember though. So I guess it's not that important. But where is it? Yeah, Hydras. I like Hydras on Camazotz a good amount. Because you can weave in basic attacks very well with your abilities. So you can hit your 1, if you're close enough you can hit the basic attack. You can do your 2, hit the basic attack. Your 3, hit the basic attack. And you will get a lot more additional damage because of that. I feel like, ooh, nice move. Let's use the leap there. Not hitting any of my other abilities. Still tanking the tower. Nice meditation by our Amaterasu will heal us up. Amaterasu dashes in. A little bit aggressive. Nice damage on the Yi. I can wow, Freya destroyed him. Definitely very nice. Come on. Let's leap. Oh yeah, got the... Let's use the relic I have. Probably if I think that if I used it earlier, I might have been able to save the Amaterasu. Not sure. If she was slowed, or if the Kronos was slowed, maybe the Amaterasu would have been able to outrun, but... Maybe he would have used his purification beads immediately, I don't know. But it doesn't matter. Let's just go for the Bull Demon King. I think I can... Well, I can easily solo this, as you could probably tell. I have a good amount... Well, not a good amount. I have lifesteal. Those 4 ticks of HP. Definitely healing me up for something. My 2 heals me for a lot more, but that's fine. Able to get that Bull Demon. We can get that tower for free. They have nothing on us. We are pretty fat. I'm 4, 0, and 5. Good amount of power. Once I finish my Hydras, I'll have 30% CDR already. That's a lot. That's definitely not bad at all. We can get this tower for free or very easily. I mean, they can't contest this. They are more late game focused anyway, so that's one of the reasons I don't like their comp too much is because Kronos as well as Hou-Yi fare very well. Let's see if we can deal some damage. Let's just get out. But yeah, Hou-Yi and the Kronos fare very well in the late game, but I feel like it will take them some time. Hou-Yi, to be fair, will deal a lot of damage all the time, so that doesn't matter too much. But Kronos definitely needs a lot of levels or items to get a lot of his power online. And Gap isn't really there for a lot of damage, he's also more for support. Which can work out. If they get to late game, I don't think we'll win that. Just because my 1 and 2 aren't as reliable. And if they both go for something like Hasten It, Hou-Yi and the Kronos, I will have a very big issue hitting them with my abilities. Just because, well, if they're fast enough, they can just dodge all of it. Which is kind of annoying. Let's just poke down with my 1. Since I have so much cooldown reduction, there's no reason not to use it on the enemies. I don't really need it to wait to clear the wave, since our wave isn't here yet. It's not even a waste of time not using it for clear. Well, at least my 1s are on point, but my 2 isn't. Continuously grabbing it for the additional power. I think it's like 30, 35 power, maybe 40. To have that additional power is definitely not bad. Looks like Amaterasu will die. Unfortunately, get hit by the Titan. I can kill them if I play this well, because I do have my ultimate and I am quite fat. I do need to hit stuff if I want to though. That's 1. Can he have to get the other 1? That's a lot. Hit my 2. Yeah, look at that. I think that if the Hou-Yi helped, I'm not sure if he was occupied by the Freya, but if he helped, that definitely would have resulted in a kill. Yeah, Camazotz. To be fair, it's also I was way too early on that one. Oh, Frey still died. I might die here as well. Ooh, nice shot. He didn't miss. Also, he had the mark on me, so he did a lot with his basic attacks. Just a little bit too much damage. But that's fine. Should I upgrade it? It will reduce the cooldown by 30 seconds. I don't think I should. I don't think we need it too much yet. And it's 500 gold I don't really want to spend. I can get... I can get Brawlers, but I don't really have healing. So I don't really want to get it. I kind of would like to just get Bane since we're already at the stage where we want to kill the Phoenix. So that's definitely something that can work out. And I don't have to wait long. 8 gold per second. Definitely gets you gold quickly. Okay, so far so good. They can surrender. They haven't done it yet. We're at the 10-minute mark, but it's going very well. If we kill another one of them, I think we can... Or we can just straight up go for the Bull Demon. Wouldn't be too bad. But let's first get that blue buff. Not blue buff, red buff. Again, dodging my 2. I hit the little one because the big minion just moved out of the way out of nowhere. Kind of annoying, because if you have more healing as Camazotz, you can do so much more. That's fine. I tend to level up my 3 lost. Not sure if it's the best thing. Kind of depends on what you're after. I just like to hit more on the opponents, and then your 1 and your 2 are just way better. But your 3 can heal you so much if you do it inside of a wave. Or if you're able to stack up all the minions together, 6 minions, and then use your 3. It stacks infinitely, so you will just heal a lot. Especially if you level it properly. They can't defend this. Definitely a free Phoenix for now. So we can poke them down a little bit. My 2 hits them for so much. Able to hit the gap. Nice ultimate. Amthrust is stuck inside of the ultimate. Well, got stunned by the Kronos. I missed my... That bounce. Luckily I'm quite high of a level. A lot of pulls on the ground. I can heal up on them a bit. Get some mana back, but more importantly get that HP. Oh, I should have waited. That's my bad. I think we could have killed him if I waited. Well, wow. That basically did so much damage. Okay, I definitely was aiming for OE. That was not something that I missed on the gap. Definitely not what happened. Tank the Titan there for a little bit, just to make sure that the Freya wouldn't get targeted, but I took a little bit too much damage from that. But look at those pulls. Healing up a lot. 29 per tick. Still have the Bull Demon King as well, which I think it's the 11 tick? I don't know. Oh crap. No, please don't kill me. Okay, I'm fine. It's just... Oh crap. No, no. This is not the... That was not the right time. Oh crap, he's chasing me. That damage. I hope my 2 comes back quick enough. Yeah, there's some heal. No, he jumped it. I'm so dead. Ah, that sucks. That was my bad. I should have played that a little bit differently. I should have waited with my 2. The Hoyi had his jump. So he went in the air, wasn't able to hit my 2. If I hit my 2, then he couldn't have been able to keep up with me because of the Hasteneth Fatalis. My 2 slows him long or well enough to make sure that I don't get killed by that. I think I need some movement speed. I think I'll just get a Wing Blade because it provides me a little bit of HP, which is never a bad thing. But more importantly, it should just get me away from that Hoyi. That Hoyi has been such an issue. Or is an issue for me. Because he has... Oh, never mind. We already won. He's not an issue anymore. But, yeah, he's very fast. And there's not a lot I can do about it. I have my Horrific Emblem. So that allows me to kind of maneuver around him a little bit better. Because of his Hasteneth Fatalis. But if I have it down and I don't hit my 2 on him, then he'll just be free to hit me with whatever, and I'll have a rough time hitting him because of the fact that he is so fast and agile with his Hasteneth. But that is going to be it. That is going to be a victory. Definitely a good game. Afraid did very well. To be fair, the Hoyi did very well as well. Kronos having a very rough time. Only level 8. I don't fully agree with his build either. I feel like Polynomicon is way better later in this game because it scales with the power you have. And after that he went for some penetration with the what is, I forgot the name. The demonic grip. Yeah, that was. with the Demonic Grip, but the only one that had defense to begin with was the Amaterasu, and I don't know if it's really worth it to get percentage penetration that early on. As Kronos, I would recommend getting, if you really want to go for a lot of power, get Bancrofts, especially if you're being poked a lot by the opponents. Go for a Bancrofts. Bancroft's Talon is very good to get. Gives you a lot of power, and when you're low on HP, you'll deal more damage altogether. You'll have a lot of lifesteal, and that lifesteal will make very good, or you'll make a lot of use out of it when you're at the stage where your basic attacks will deal more than your abilities, because you can just spam more basics. You'll heal a lot with your basics. It's an item I just like a lot on almost every single mage, so I'll always try to encourage you to use the Bancrofts. There are a couple of exceptions where I don't really like it too much. Kukulkan is one of them because it doesn't provide him any mana, which he fares very well with. But, yeah, I guess it's fine. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you have another request, please let me know down in the comments. And as always, good luck, have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one.